It's funny when you expect something all your life, when you finally get there, speaking about it is very profound. But this is my attempt to take a single teardrop of all epiphany and all revelation and all rhetoric and distill it into a single infinity that the copious, copacetic constitution, consistency, congruency is the golden innocences imagination, which is the standard of the naive native who, from the womb, instills intimacy with spirit of, if everyone was like me and I'm a good person, then the world would be a beneficially beneficiating place. Or another naive native notion of, if you could have infinity of anything, what would it, to riddle that with anything? I think that this, plugging it back into the source of that golden, naive, native innocence of imagination, which is the collective globalization of harmony, allows the single teardrop of infinity to really beacon as certain as I am that there is an everlasting Valhalla, Nirvana, heaven. I'm also very certain that Gaia's Galas exist in a haven, a valence, and a Niagara of a river of very enriching experience here. So this is basically just a thank you to the terrific terrace and the high, bohemian, delightful, powerful, phenomenal company of the utopic paradise templates as we sifted through much engaging of betting on the alphabet and appreciating the llama spread of all the elven enclaves of the tribes, contributions that surmount surroundings, surmising, summating, that all is well, all is magic, all is being yourself as the humming honey of the hive's bee, the golden dandy Zion citizen simplicity, discovering complexions complexity, the grace of the leaf from the favorite tree, the whimsy sailing mappings discoveries. Infinity is very much here in the trifecta of the third minute, symposium, symphonies, centripetal creativity, the sympathy with symmetry, the serenity of synergy, the serendipity of synchronicity, the syntheses of synecdoche. We are much in the trophy of entropy that are mapping of the masterpiece. The centering of perfection's improvements is the sauntering of the fresh coats and the best halves of the all for one and one for all. That infinity is, etc. That infinity is a very profound and, in fact, the very all-encompassing Gnostic metaphor of the dream spirit belonging, serving deservings in the improving of commodity, convenience, in the available, adaptable figurings of forevermoreness. But yes, many good ceremonies. I would say breaking bread, but it was a little bit more llama spread in the elven enclaves of tribal tribulations, of tributaries that can be easily solved when engaged, but however trivial can be troubling to the pixel of the screen struggling with creativity's brilliance to become the sentience of self-sufficiency in the garden's gathering, nourishing, flourishing, reinventing of the wheel will. All is, again, magic in the being ourselves. The alpha of the alphabets, you can bet on the alphabet. for the ABCD of easy and the be we each of 1, 2, 3, 4 infinity and beyond in the peace be with you of crusading across the Appleseed applesauce and Aslan's atlas, rolling, Orion's onion, layering, Sherlock Shamrock's clever clovering, all of the galactic gallivanting, galvanizings, the Gaia's Gallus affinity lattice, shedding the chrysalis of gracious lattices, that we might again celestially celebrate the celerity of the chivalry of siblings in the universal uniform. Unitary understanding, undertaking, in the unconditional appreciation of monoculture and monopoly and monotony is all good, but clear clowning and investigating has always been the wild, extra wild, free, raw, giving, fun, founding, fluid, flexible, elementary, allegory avataring that necessarily science says, here, I found this, now we're here, discovering this. Eat it, agriculture becomes the government of the governing mind, the faring of welfare, how the source of that substance is, allows religion to be cultivated, captivated in a customary habit, positivity, avalanche, and the peachy beach is then made as we relish specificity and appreciate resistance, and the Socratean equanimity of musketeering majesty, musically merit medleys, all is harmony.